Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're covering a little bit more of the, continuation of drama, if you can even call it that, because I'm just more so very disgusted still. Like, this still kind of gives me a little bit of the heebie-jeebies over here. And I'm still saying I'm not really sure what I'm doing the second channel, so thank you guys all for subscribing or watching this stuff. Like, I'm going to test out a bunch of different things just for fun, because this channel's not monetized, so I'm not making money on this clickbait, and I don't really think I'd want to, because right now, the horrible VTuber who got banned only for 1 day for telling minors to basically step off the planet and never come back. Trying to be, low-key still about it. That clip still kind of, like I said, kind of tenses me up. It makes me very uncomfortable. Well, they are currently unbanned. You mentioned that, and I don't think they've done much. I looked on their Twitter. They haven't made any comments. But one thing we are noting out here in the world is that we're seeing a lot more people calling out them. Over here from like NoteVT with the Google dot explain themselves, basically calling out Pankster. There's also multiple people coming out over here too as well and giving like a train discussing on how much bad stuff has happened. Now this is all alleged, like I'm not these people obviously, but people were calling out everything about this guy. Everything. And they're like, hey, I knew this guy a couple years ago. Panky lied to me about his age. He was much older than he was, telling me and my friends to make the age gap between him and his minor girlfriend at the time seem less bad. They did it when she was 16, 17, and he was in his 20s. This is all alleged, by the way, it's all alleged stuff. But this seems horrible. Apparently this guy was a groomer, hitting up all these people out here and trying to get people involved with his grooming. Like, it's horrible. Saying Panky ran a harassment campaign against me, basically having people in the underground calling these people out and like making up lies and trying to like fit a narrative to make sure these people are rough. Then started grooming minors on his Discord server. It looks like Roblox at this point. Just in a VTuber chat instead, allegedly. Then started telling minors watching his stream to subscribe to his fansly. And now he's finally been banned on that huge tirade. You guys probably heard of him telling kids to get out of his stream and to themselves. This is like, it's despicable. And then shout out to my second ever stream being a large collab with this guy, and where he made another VTuber leave crying by straight up bullying for her voice and screaming at her that he wanted to kill her bird. Like, this has been a few days, so like the situation's been like a little bit more on the chiller end to it as well. But like, this is like disgusting stuff, dude. Like, look at this. See, she went full child. And this is only a few weeks ago. I can't get enough of it. Red flush face, disgusting. As someone who knew Panky somewhat, she has always been, I'll be honest with you, please don't cancel me. I had no idea that they were even a she. I kept on hearing he everywhere. I don't know. I heard Fenboy, that's what I thought. That's my bad, don't be mean to me. She makes so many uncomfortable comments about children, childlike characters in media, and has that loud, edgy stream personality on for so long that she uses it to grift towards her in-suffering top donors, that I think it just became their personality. Basically, people calling them out saying that they are just so like kind of lost in the sauce on the online world that they're literally just going and abusing everyone. And even kind of doing some notes over here. Speak of the devil, saying they dated Panky back in 2021. We dated for half a year, and in that time, they emotionally manipulated me and was overly sexual towards me. I would like to begin with some basic information. They were 17, and then she was 19 at the time we started dating. I would like to emphasize that there is no problem with the age gap, but at least for them, like, they were doing inappropriate stuff. It's still a little weird. I don't think I can judge too hard on 17, 19, like that's fine, but the fact that there has been a very large amount of underage folks involved, it just makes this person even worse. It seems like they're projecting, even more. This is gross. But basically they had a lot of comments and they broke up with their partner. They were dating for a while, and then they just like emotionally manipulated them hardcore. They're saying that this horrible mental state, they wanted to maybe stay friends, but they were just like, just really, really gross. It just disgusting. They were miserable. They were lost. They explained to her what they felt, and they had zero reason to feel bad nor be in a bad mental state because of this. Dude, like, you know how hardcore and messed up that is if you are breaking up with someone and they're feeling like they can't get out of the situation, and they're complaining and they're crying and they're like, just want to leave. And the one thing you say is there's zero reason to feel bad about this. Like, bro. Like, I ended things off completely after that conversation. Props to them years ago. They had a huge burden after that. They were emotionally abusive. She would often dismiss boundaries they try to place, try to make them feel horrible for setting them on up. It sounds like a crazy narcissist or more so even a psychopath. This is nuts. And like, this is just crazy. Like, they were afraid to literally set boundaries and scared to say no. I made like a tweet longer out here that people made a comment on this, and they claimed they had zero reason to feel any negative emotions after a breakup because they were the ones to break it up. Like, that makes no sense, dude. No sense. I see zero reason why you've had to be comforted and babied all week when I've had almost no support or anything other than my own horrible invasive thoughts that's dragged me closer and closer to just myself. When you were the only one though who left and claimed you felt no regret and nothing but relief. Like, dude, how are people like this on Twitch? How did this person only get a 1-day ban? I think they are currently still unbanned. Like, I don't have like a personal vendetta personally, but I just don't like people like this. Like, these people should be shunned out of the whole like VTubing experience, but as well off of content creation as a whole. Because if they're able to go and get minors in their stream, which even if they say it on their stream, they're like, haha, leave. Apparently they didn't care in the DMs, allegedly, where if they're hitting up all these minors and trying to groom everyone, then guess what? They apparently don't have that many issues with those younger age people. And that's disgusting. Like, it just seems like there's so much like consistent stuff in regards them to as well. Like, look at this. Like I can show you my is considered a drug? If so, I'm literally an addict. Mommy, I'll suck your in the Twitch chat nonetheless, like on public, bro. Like, this is so vile. Like, just this person, like, just I wish I didn't even know about them. Like, hopefully this is the last thing we even discuss on this, because this is gross. Like they're even saying, let's maybe not say comments like that from yesterday. Like, they're like, hey, yeah, they're like, they didn't even care that, like, if this is weird, that they're like, hey, let's not do that. Their next comment is, will you ever be okay with that stuff again? You know what I mean? They're like, oh, Panky's just a character, so it's totally fine. He's meant to be a gremlin degenerate. I feel like you're just blurring the lines a lot more now. I wouldn't say something like that. Like, bro, like, they literally said it. Like, I could I just make videos and just deep dives like on the psychological aspects of this? Like, this is why we shouldn't stream together, because I'm so different and vocal for your audience too as well. I'm not saying no. You seem to be scared of me making everybody uncomfortable, like, because you did. Like, you went in people's Twitch chats and like you said you wanted to go and see their bazonky donkeys, dude. Like, what is going on? This is crazy, dude. And then they're trying to go hit up other people too as well. Like, oh my god. Oh my lord, oh my lord. Like, they're just, yeah, because I suck. Yeah, you do suck. You're crazy. You've barely done anything outside of stream and are thriving with 20, 30 people on average watching you. That's awesome. And I'm constantly busting my booty for this and can barely get double digits. It's pretty clear I suck. Like, number one, they're manipulative. Number two, they're depressing. Number three, they're telling children to walk off the face of the planet, dude. And if you guys want to pause on these, you guys can. But like, this is crazy, dude. Like, male VTubers are all shitty anyway. I work harder than 90% of indie VTubers, and yet I get nothing because I have a wiener, dude. Like, these things are nuts. I'll never be a girl, sadly, and struggling with fact that I'm just not nearly as entertaining as you. It doesn't matter. I don't want you to lie to you just so you can hear what you want to hear. I'll still be honest with you. It matters a lot. Like, some of these attitudes are crazy. You're super entertaining. I'm not. Like, they're just downers. Like, I don't even want to go through this all because it's just kind of like disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, hey, you're doing well. And I want my friends to be proud of me. And like, let's do a collab. Let's make content. What can I do better to make my content better? You know what I mean? And not hearing how someone is not a female and that's like why they're not getting views and they work harder than everyone else. You know, and male VTubers are gross or whatever. Like, this is the world's worst mentality to have. Like, stop acting like you understand. You know, it was pretty pathetic having a 1-year anniversary stream and only have 7 people watch. But I'm sure they'll have at least 50 watch years. Stop acting like you understand the struggle, because you don't. Like, bro, this person's horrible. Like, I hope this person just gets permabanned. Like, I have nothing else to say. Even off the original comments, dude. And of course, after they go on this huge tirade of basically being the biggest, most insecure, jealous person I've ever seen in my entire life, abusing these people everywhere else, they still go and try to come back and say, are you mad at me? You can stop talking to me. Yelling at you for being better and more successful, doing a fraction of my work. This is why a lot of people on Twitch, bro, are just crazy, dude. You know, and they somehow got a relationship on being online too as well. And they were even regret it too, because they're talking about this type of stuff and they're doing all this inappropriate things and they need a lot of space and everything else. And then once again, instead of holding accountability, they're just a piece of for making them uncomfortable. And not even talk about the issues too as well. You know what I mean? Like, you need to calm down a bit. You're taking things too far. It's true, I'm horrible. I'm just some creep and piece of that made my own girlfriend uncomfortable how horrible I am. So instead of taking accountability and discussing things on out here, it is just all this person sucks, dude. Like, I hope we never have to bring up this person ever again. Going through even these logs, I would block someone like this. I would ban them. Probably wouldn't even respond to them. And then probably still go and be like, this person's such an egoist, this person has a problem. I hope we never have to deal with this person ever again, and Twitch just permabans it. So let me know your thoughts, comments down below. This follow-up was a little bit more on the sadder side, so major shout out to all of the people who had to deal with this stuff. Like, I wish that they never had to. I don't like these weird predator type people online especially. And you want to know what? I hope that all these people who have to deal with these people never have to deal with them ever again. So I guess subscribe if you guys want to. Give me your thoughts and comments down below. I appreciate y'all so much for watching. Talk to you guys all soon.